Everyone, 3 men were arrested following a burglary and pursuit with police in Sussex County. Delaware State Police say this morning around 2:30, troopers patrolling Coastal Highway noticed a Honda swerving on the road. Police tried to pull over the car, at which time it fled at a high rate of speed. Now, later on that same morning, police were dispatched to a burglary at Chick at the Beach as police saw 4 suspects force their way inside the business and stole merchandise, and troopers later located the same vehicle at the store, at which point another chase ensued. Now, the driver was identified as 20-year-old Ilon Melson of Washington, D.C. 2 other suspects who fled the scene were later identified as 20-year-old Marcus Gallman, also of D.C., and 34-year-old Richard Francis of Hanover, Maryland. All 3 of them were arrested on a slew of charges. Police are currently looking for 1 other unknown suspect. And Tidal Health is inviting the community to join them for events dedicated to raising breast cancer awareness. Now, breast cancer affects millions across the globe, including right here on Delmarva, as 300,000 women in the United States will be told this year that they have breast cancer. Health officials say it's important to have yearly screenings to help catch the cancer at an early stage.
No, just the importance of routine screening. Most women in our community have barriers to health care. The annual and routine screening is important to be able to diagnose breast cancer so we can treat it. Because if it's undiagnosed, obviously we can't treat it. So, and the earlier the detection, the better the outcomes.
Tidal Health's breast cancer awareness events will take place in Salisbury on October 1st at the Richard A. Henson Cancer Institute and in Seaford at the Allen Cancer Center on October 3rd from 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m.
Hello, my turn. As we go to weather here, fastest 3:30 of weather you're going to have in some time. I got a lot to cram in here, DSI style, so buckle up here. We've got a lot to get through, and a lot of it will include this, Helene's influence. So what it looked like earlier, and down in the Northampton County area, this is right on Northampton County, Accomack County border. That's where meteorologist Eric Alf was as he was tracking these big storms or big downpours that at one point had tornado warnings attached to them when they were down in Tidewater. That was our concern from earlier this evening through now, but I can say that the severe threat's pretty much waning, but there were some decent wind gusts down there at that point, and they even had some gusty winds up here in Salisbury. That's live in Unity Square, our rooftop sky cam. The rain has been intermittent across the area. This is in Georgetown, live via our shore auto sales sky cam out of Sussex County. So let's go to it here. Satellite and radar showing the big picture of what's happening here. So we've got Helene all the way in Tennessee. Just to give you an idea how big and expansive this system is. So much energy related to it. A little piece of that actually had moved off into our direction. That's why we had some tropical showers today, and that's why there were tornado warnings just to our south and west. Just the air wasn't quite primed for that type of rotation by the time those storms made it to us. But it's been a lot of lightning going on with this one last batch that's moving through. I'm zooming down to Ocean City because I know the big festival continues tomorrow with Oceans Calling. I'll say this, tomorrow looks a lot better. It's going to feel like summer, though, so prepare for that. Drink extra water. But right now in the radar picture, these are marine warnings for possible water spouts off the coast. So don't go in the water, and you won't have to worry about those. So we've got these storms moving south to north at this point. You can see they're kind of clipping areas like Sussex County and then lighter showers in northern Delmarva. It is soupy out there. Temperature of 74, that's from Chucky and Lewis. Dew points are right around there in the low to mid 70s. This is tropical air, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. That's why tomorrow's going to feel like summer. Okay, here's Futurecast. All that stuff lifts off to the north. You would think we're done with Helene. Not so fast. Show you this in a second. Got a lot of sun, though, for tomorrow afternoon. Should be a nice end to the day. Quiet evening, maybe a light shower coming through, so I think the concert's going to be just fine out there. But we get into Sunday, a couple more showers will return. That's because Helene, as it continues to fall apart out west of the mountains, has to go somewhere, that leftover circulation. So it's going to drift across the mountains here for the second half of the weekend, throw a couple showers our way, keep things unsettled, taking its good old time, but by Monday evening and early Tuesday morning, should be moving off the coast. I'm calling it the ghost of Helene. This thing is not going to redevelop into a hurricane. It won't happen. We're going to get a fall cold front coming in behind it, and that will bring us some beautiful weather. It's going to take a couple days to get this thing out of here. Heavy rain possible again in a couple of these spots here. You saw that the picture coming out of Worcester County and Ocean City up to Fenwick Island. But weekend forecast, warm and humid Saturday, back to a couple showers on Sunday, and those should just be few and far between. Just can't rule them out. Same idea Monday. Then we got this cold front coming in Tuesday that could throw some showers and storms in our direction later in the day. And then we get into the lower humidity, and this is going to be worth it here. Wednesday through Friday, Brandon, we're looking at wonderful, wonderful weather, 50s at night, 70s in the afternoon, tons of sunshine.
All right, thanks a lot, Rich. Stick around. Your top plays coming up after the break. You are watching Delmarva Sports Insider.
Hey, my name is E. Alexander Brooks. I'm representing the University of Maryland Eastern Shore men's golf team, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.